Good evening and welcome to our live coverage from the Gabba. You join us for this 10-over match between the Brisbane Heat and the Sydney Sixers. I'm Mike Atherton, and with me for this exciting contest is Mel Jones, Ali Mitchell, Ian Healy and the irrepressible David Gower.
Well, thanks, Athers, for such a glowing introduction. I've just been taking a look at conditions down in the middle, and you'll be looking at plenty of runs on this pitch, not much fun for the bowlers. It's a perfect day for cricket, absolutely no doubt about that, not a cloud in the sky.
Wonderful insight there from David Gower. Captains are ready for the toss. Let's join them in the middle.
Well, I'm not surprised. I think anyone would have batted first in these conditions. Likely the openers will be licking their lips.
Right, so we're ready to get underway. Always something special about that first delivery. It can really set the tone for the match.
Wait!
Good piece of fielding to stop some runs.
Wait!
Quick onto that in the infield.
Maybe they didn't pick it up. Very late on the shot. Yes!
Middle that one. Great timing.
Just perfection. A majestic shot. You just cannot hit it any better than that. Raced away to the boundary. Yep.
There'll be one run here for them.
Good running, just finding the gap, and that allows for rotation of the strike and keeps the pressure on the bowlers.
Vince is new to the crease. They'll be keen to field bat on ball early on.
Please give him a round of applause.
That's right off the meat of the bat.
Onto the front foot early, placed it perfectly into the gap, timed it nicely for 4 more.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length, around about off stump, and that'll force the mistake.
Right.
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring. End of the over. 9 runs coming from it. The Sixers are none for 9. The right armour is coming into the attack.
Yes!
No pressure as they've found a gap.
Tucked it nicely into the gap. Pick up a single, rotate the strike.
Yeah. Super shot.
It was slightly shorter, but it was seen early. Got onto the back foot quickly. Just pushed it away behind square.
Yep. Head over the ball. Great shot. That's racing away. A couple on offer here.
A little flick of the wrist to get it round the corner for an easy run.
Yes.
Really raced between the wickets after it was clipped away nicely behind square.
A real beauty. Just times it so well.
Well, it was hammered away, timed perfectly and placed into the gap.
They shouldn't get too discouraged with that last ball. The first step as a bowler is to get the batter playing, which they've managed. If they can find the right spot, the reward will eventually come.
Just pivoted onto the back foot, so easily done to knock it behind square.
End of the over, 11 runs coming from it. The Sixers are none for 20. The right-arm medium bowler is coming on to bowl.
Yep.
Good running, just finding their gap, and that allows for rotation of the strike and keep pressure on the bowlers.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
A little late on that, no runs scored.
This misses that for 4. A bit of West Indian flair to that.
Picked the shorter ball and great footwork. Gets back and worked that really well into the gap for 4.
Lynn, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Thick edge! A little short on that occasion. Needs to adjust the length slightly to be just a little fuller. Too short on this pitch, and as we've seen already, it makes it very easy to score.
Just need to settle down. The ball is there to hit. They're trying too hard, I think, to really smash it, rather than just time it.
Yes. Keeper.
Nicely ran, working the ball away into the gaps to find the easy single.
End of the over. The Sixers are none for 30. A new bowler is coming into the attack.
Yep.
Great shot.
Bowler, bowler. Yep. Poor fielding. Chose the wrong end entirely for what should have been a simple run out. Yep.
Saw that early. No one's catching that. Great shot.
Nothing really wrong with the delivery. Got onto the front foot and found the space to get that one to the boundary.
The last one helped the scoring rate, making their intentions clear.
Wait on. No runs on that occasion, got into position nicely, just too early on the shot. Couldn't find a gap. Yes.
That's out. Caught.
First wicket is down, back to the pavilion, and disappointment is etched on their face. Can't believe they got out like that.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark their guard. They just need to rotate the strike early on as they get settled.
Yep.
Oh my, that's racing away.
That little bit of room, and you see how quickly the ball races away to the boundary. Really good boundary, square of the wicket.
Wildermuth, the pace bowler, coming into the attack.
Yes!
Keeper!
Good return, back from the deep. And they're away and nicely off the mark.
Edged.
Yep. Yep.
Keeper!
Misses everything.
Yes, nice bowling.
Just need to settle down. The timing's off. These deliveries are there to be hit. Time for cool heads.
Wait.
Doesn't beat the infield.
Hughes was maybe a bit too eager. The ball wasn't really there to play that shot.
Drives and misses everything.
I'd say it was the right shot to choose, but it was just timed badly. Just couldn't get the drive away.
Gee, they're bowling well at the moment. They complete another very good over.
Yes.
Really good shot there.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
Tried for something a bit different the last ball. The captain shouldn't mind that. If they get it right, they might just get the wicket. The whole team goes up for that one. They feel pretty confident about this. Great timing, right off the meat of the bat.
Just a little bit of room given, and the power was immense. It's flown over the boundary.
Boundary off the last ball. What's to come off this delivery, I wonder?
Yes.
Went downtown and did it very well.
Shots are certainly being played at the moment. Some good batting mixed in with a little bit of good fortune. That's 2 boundaries in 2 balls.
Oh,
Wow, that's
yes,
missed a
nice
lot.
bowling.
That's a wild one. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. Poor play.
4 runs in fine style off the front foot.
Philippi got it into the gap and the ball did the rest. Brilliant shot.
One for 65.
The The right-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack.
Yes!
Sharp.
Textbook pull shot that's racing away to the boundary.
Didn't time it at all, but managed to get it away to the boundary.
The crowd are really getting quite raucous. It's going to be difficult to focus down in the middle with this amount of noise.
Wait, yes!
Sounded good the moment it hit the bat.
The short ball is picked up early, not the best delivery, but it was certainly a very good shot to dispatch it.
This match is getting unbelievably exciting and the crowd have joined the party. It's pretty noisy in the ground.
Catch it! Yes!
That's off the middle of the bat.
Found the gap with ease, wasn't the worst ball you'll see, but it still raced to the rope.
Will you listen to the crowd? They are loving it. It's difficult to hear yourself think in here.
Yes!
Couldn't have hit that any better.
This is where they can be so good because they were so quick to get back and onto this.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket will come.
Yes!
It's really hard not to get caught up in the excitement. The crowd are loving every minute of this game.
Yes!
Into the gap, nice shot.
Good return there, back from the deep. Just a little bit wide, well picked up. And let the ball do all the work really, just to nudge it down towards third.
The right-arm medium bowler is coming into the attack.
Yep!
Power and precision in that shot.
Yep!
A really good stroke this. Pretty good bouncer. Very quickly into position.
Those runs bring up the 50 partnership between these two.
A really good 50 partnership. These two are looking strong. And it's going to take something special to break it up.
Yep!
Struck it nicely. Could go to the boundary.
One of those ones where you really have to make sure you watch it all the way onto the bat. Picked up the slower one nicely.
A good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball, and it'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond.
Yep!
I don't think there was any bat on that as they come through for the single.
Yes!
Great shot. Great timing.
Tried to take the pace off by rolling the fingers across the seam. It's a great shot. Didn't take a lot of effort to get it away.
Wildermuth shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots, just need to tighten their areas now.
Oh, nice.
Just threw the shot too early.
Playing all their shots in that over, a very expensive over. The right armour is coming on to bowl.
The new bowler into the attack.
Yes.
Thrashed away, what a shot!
That was a beautiful shot. Rocks onto the back foot and stabs the ball away. Fielders had no chance.
I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Beautifully played through the leg side off the back foot.
There was a gap there and pulled away with conviction to the boundary.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key. Edge! Amazing delivery!
That was a good comeback after the boundary last ball.
Beaten on the drive.
Nice bowling.
Threw the shot early, ball past his bat. A brilliant slower ball.
Yep.
Great shot through the gap. Perfect timing.
Ball's end. Yes.
The gap was left open for them and they were happy to oblige. Picked it early, got into position well and punched it to the boundary.
Nisa coming back into the attack.
Yep. Bowler.
There'll be one run here for them.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
Bowler is confident on this one.
Yes. Yes. Keeper, keeper.
Good precision with the throw, back from the deep. Did well just to get it down towards third for some runs.
Yes.
Perfect technique and placement.
Well, it's a case of blink and you miss it with this innings. 50 brought up, and what a devastating passage of play it's been.
Yes.
Brilliant shot that.
Onto the front foot early, placed it perfectly into the gap, timed it nicely for 4 more.
For 127.
really good innings comes to an end. That's going to be a tough total to chase. Someone is going to need to step up with a big score. This is a respectable total. If the bowlers can get firing and get some early wickets, this will be a difficult chase.
Yeah, mate.
Very nice running there, nothing too fancy, just good solid running to get things started. That's a much better directed short ball. Didn't quite manage to get the bat in position, it's through to the keeper. That's the one bouncer for the over.
Very quick out there, managing to stop it and preventing 4 runs. No pressure as they've found a gap.
Tucked it nicely into the gap. Pick up a single, rotate the strike.
A new batter always likes to feel bat on ball early on as they bring a bit of energy to the crease. Hit right on the body. Misjudged it a bit maybe, but couldn't seem to get out of the way. That will have hurt.
Maybe they didn't pick it up. Very late on the shot.
Yes.
Picked that well, and that's on its way to the boundary.
Nearly got through them. Just got onto it in time with enough bat speed to pick up 4.
Duckett has got the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits.
Waiting.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
No runs on that occasion. Got into position nicely, just too early on the shot. Couldn't find a gap.
End of the over, 7 off it. The Heat are none for 7. Going with spin now.
Tried tried to get the drive away, timed it poorly, lucky to survive.
Finds the edge.
Oh yes, the slow one beats the bat. Didn't pick it out the hand.
Catch it!
Hit that hard. Nailed it.
You can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
A boundary off the last ball. Is it a sign they're trying to push the run rate?
That was a slower delivery, played too early, and it went straight through to the keeper. Bit of a wild delivery. I'd have been calling that wise, but, well, the umpire didn't agree with me.
4 runs added in that over. The Heat are none for 11. Goes up and over for 6. That's the positive option.
Lovely shot. Gets on the drive and just powers that one over the boundary. Wonderful timing.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot.
Yes!
Got hold of it. A pretty good bouncer. Enough control to get it away.
The slow ball gave them time to adjust. Waits on it and drills it to the boundary.
What else do they have in their bag of tricks? Not much seems to be working at the moment.
Wait! Yes!
Quick onto that in the infield.
A wasted opportunity in the field like that can hurt everybody. They only had to pick the correct end.
Yes!
Good bit of timing there.
What a lovely shot. Really good timing out of the middle and race to the boundary.
The last one helped the scoring rate, making their intentions clear.
Yes!
Bird did very nicely out there on the boundary.
Wasn't a bad ball, got it short enough, but they were onto it so early. Pivoted onto the back foot and punched it away behind square.
Yep!
That's great fielding. That ball was flying.
It's easy runs there at this level when you stray a little down the leg side. Tucked it nicely off the pads for more runs.
A brilliant over for the batting side. Not so for the bowlers. Going with pace now.
Yep!
Timed that perfectly.
That was pure elegance, right out of the textbook, that shot.
Don't mind getting hit for runs. What's important is to focus on getting the next ball right. Couldn't get it through the field.
It was a good comeback after that boundary last ball.
absolutely nailed it.
That went all the way up toward the grandstand for 4, driven away nicely.
They shouldn't get too discouraged with that last ball. The first step as a bowler is to get the batter playing, which they've managed. If they can find the right spot, the reward will eventually come.
Really raced between the wickets after it was clipped away nicely behind square.
Right there.
Good shot. It's found the gap.
Yep.
Misses! They fail to make their ground but can't hit the stumps.
Good running, just finding the gap, and that allows for rotation of the strike and keeps the pressure on the bowlers.
Waiting.
Doesn't beat the infield. End of the over, 10 off it. The Heat are none for 37.
For 37.
Guasha's coming on, obviously hoping the pace will cause some trouble. Nicked it!
A little late on that, no run scored.
Yes.
That's a boundary save for sure.
Exquisitely done on the front foot, a gorgeous looking drive, could have been worth more.
It's a long way to walk out here just to walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first one behind them and then push on.
Yeah.
Good shot. A beauty. A couple on offer here.
Labuschagne gets off the mark.
Immaculate
Yeah.
timing there.
Good return there, back from the deep.
Yep.
Dismisses that for 4. A bit of West Indian flair to that.
Always back in the ball there, drives the ball away nicely and picked the gap at cover very well.
Tom Curran into the attack.
Wait.
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
Maybe they didn't pick it up. Very late on the shot.
Drives and misses everything.
Beautiful, slower delivery. Just hitting air on that. That was just too good.
That's right off the meat of the bat.
Overpitched and punched down the ground. Brilliant batting.
You can see how good this pitch can be for batting. You want the player coming forward, but it's a tight margin. Only a touch full and put away.
Yeah, mate.
Good return, back from the deep. It was just a little bit wide, well picked up, and let the ball do all the work really to push it down towards third man.
Yep. Keepers!
Good running, just finding the gap, and that allows for rotation of the strike and keeping pressure on the bowlers.
Wait on.
Thrashed away, what a shot.
A little late on that. No runs scored.
8 runs added in that over. The Heat are 1 for 54.
Yep. Yes.
Times it nicely.
Had all the time in the world to get in position to play that ball. Timed it nicely for 4 runs.
It can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes you just got to accept it and move on. Sounded good the moment it hit the bat.
Good balance, really good balance to transfer the weight and stay on top of the ball.
It's been a great over so far. 2 boundaries from it. Runs coming very easily.
Good return, back from the deep. A little flick of the wrist to get it round the corner for an easy run.
Great shot. Great timing.
Found the gap with ease. Wasn't the worst ball you'll see, but it still raced to the rope.
Enriquez, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Yep, too good. Not sure anyone is going to cut that off.
A fine display of wrist and forearm working together to pull this away.
That's the over. The Heat are 1 for 74.
1 for 74. Dan Christian, the new bowler, into the attack.
Great shot through the gap.
Got it well enough to get it away to the boundary, a poor delivery, and a fine shot in the end.
It's really hard not to get caught up in the excitement. The crowd are loving every minute of this game. Lovely shot. Good seam position, but over-pitched and got what it deserved.
There was minimal follow-through, just great timing to punch it through the field for 4.
The crowd are really getting quite raucous. It's going to be difficult to focus down in the middle with this amount of noise. Brilliant diving stop. Will you listen to the crowd? They are loving it. It's difficult to hear yourself think in here.
Yeah, mate.
Bowler! There'll be 1 run here for them.
Yeah.
Picks the gap perfectly.
The fielder could only pick that up off the boundary rope, punch that away through the covers with exquisite timing.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket will come.
Yep.
A brilliant throw-in from the deep caps off what was a fabulous piece of fielding. Solid partnership, 50 so far. Now it's time to really build a big score.
Bird back on now.
Yep. Bowler.
Well, that's an example of good running. Should always be on the lookout for runs in this format. Great shorter ball. Well played though. Didn't flinch and was able to leave the ball comfortably. That's the end of the short stuff for this over.
Yes.
Saw that early. No one's catching that. Great shot.
That races away to the boundary. A beautiful shot off the front foot. Just textbook stuff.
I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms.
Yep.
Great shot.
That's a really good half century. Ensured the strike rate's maintained. Was pushed on really, really well.
A good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball, and it'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Drives it into the covers. Fielders, no chance.
Threw the hands at it. Got it early, but enough on it to get 4.
A little short on that occasion. Needs to adjust the length slightly to be just a little fuller. Too short on this pitch, and as we've seen already, it makes it very easy to score.
Well, that's textbook perfect. A lovely drive through the covers. And no need for the fielders to chase that one.
final over in this innings. Plenty of wickets in hand, and it's going to need to be really accurate. Got to try and get it up into the block hole. Loud shout.
It's the sort of dismissal that sees the momentum swing back to the bowler. Gone, but not for many.
The team will be after a positive innings from this batter. A great opportunity to come in and put some runs on the board. That's off the middle of the bat.
Now that was beautifully struck with a perfect straight bat.
This match is getting unbelievably exciting and the crowd have joined the party. It's pretty noisy in the ground. Flew away with pace. Brilliant timing.
That was a massive shot, middled, and it flew over the boundary. Brilliant stuff.
Boundaries are flowing. They need to find a dot ball or two to slow things down again. Couldn't have hit that any better.
You don't chase those down. Brilliantly timed off the back foot, and that's raced to the boundary.
A boundary off the last ball. Is it a sign they're trying to push the run rate? $14 runs added there. The Heat are 2 for 121.
2 for 121.
This could very easily have gone either way. Brilliant cricket from both sides, and it's a shame there had to be a loser.